And you can't make a gain, kind of like my mom trying to give my shit to Jesse and Jesse saying he'd take like my guitars and shit without a due process going through before you give no matter who the person is, whether it's your assailant or not, there has to be due process. That's why they have a fucking justice system for this shit. You can't play games like you're in control or this person isn't. It's kind of like a crossroads where employees had to tell me that Mike was like gonna use my money to buy him a new car and shit with the Josie, Daryl, Ryan thing. I can't go to Ryan, I can't go to Josie, I can't go to Daryl and say you three with Mike plotted to molest this child. I have to prove that, and I have to get you to tell on yourselves, and I have to have Nikki, the other guy, and a few of the other ones to tell on you. Then I could have evidence against your ass, so that way, when I go to court, you could get due processed, and if I'm deserved any restitution, the court is there to decide this. We are not savages or barbarians. You do not go around raping people's kids or murdering people without due process of what the fuck you're gonna do about it, dude. And like, I don't know how they frankly sanction people's deaths and call it fine. That's part of what the fuck my contracts are going to be used for because it's not fine. And there's no due process to do any. There is not a due process to let a community fucking terrorize somebody, say that person's a terrorist, and then rape a 5 month old child when the so called terrorist has to stop the fucking molestation. So there's no due process for that. That's not a fucking job. You got set the fuck up as a community and as an entire government, and you're probably a fall government for a bigger government that you don't even realize what you're taking on, you fucking moron. And why I put not yet is because if you don't realize that the American government is ran a lot like the Mexican cartels, you don't realize why my father, who killed more people than I could count in Vietnam, never fucking voted.